welcome to the Salesforce Tailors team. So yesterday we learned about the introduction about Android, set up the whole Android SDK and the studio and all. And we have created a normal Hello World app there. So today we'll learn about how to create how to show a normal text in that Android app. So you can also refer to our website salesforcetailors.com, and you can just check out what are the attributes we have implemented, what are the examples we have shown in here. Also you will get an idea here, so we'll discuss about all this in a bit. So first of all, you have to just open that Android Studio, and by default when we create an Android app, it will be the hello world text already with there. So just remove that thing and just copy from our Salesforce tailors in here. Just select this thing and copy and come back to here and just paste it here. You can see that as it is showing the Salesforce tailors, what are the properties we have used, why this one is red, why this one is red big. So let me show you that. So first of all, you just need to see that where we are working on this thing. So let me repeat this whole thing. Manifest, I have already told you this one is used for giving permissions and all, user permissions there. This one is the Java, this one is the logic thing, this one is the res we have 4 folders there. Drawable, we're just putting the any images in there. Layout one, where we are currently working on, so we'll work on this text view, and whatever the layouts we'll implement in our Android app, so we'll be working on this thing. Map is used for Android app icon. So this one is the values, colors, string, style. We have just to implement the custom colors you want to introduce, you want to implement. So just name that color whatever you want to give, and the value will be the hexa color code. So we have already discussed about this thing, so let's get into the text view and our attributes. So first of all, we'll discuss about what is linear layout. In Android we have only two type of layout, which contains more than one components. These are the components, you can say that. This one is the container contains components, more than one components. So there is only two types of container, linear layout and relative layout. Generally most cases use two types of layout. Linear layout, what is the uses of the linear layout? This layout is used for the components, whatever the components we store in the linear layout, we just need to be set in as a orientation. By default it will be horizontal. If you give it the vertical, so it will be stored the vertical manner. If we just copy this one and the paste below, so it will show in a vertical manner. So as you can see that the id whenever we are giving any text view, whatever the new components we implement, we give the id. So id used for giving any new data, putting new data in here dynamically. If someone user click on the button and change the text, wanted to change the text, then we just need the id used for identify that particular component. So every id should be unique, so that's why it's showing the error. So every id should be unique. Make sure you understand this thing. Make sure you remember this one is a very important thing. id should be unique. And in here we give the orientation is vertical. Gravity is center. Gravity means this one, the whole layout, the components where it will place. If it is a center, then it will place in the center. We have the layout width and height. Match parent means it will cover the whole device height width. We have the here width height is wrap content. It means wrap content, it will cover those area whatever the content is in there. It depends on content is taking that 10 dp or 20 dp, so it will contain the 10 dp 20 dp. It's based on the content. Height width is we already discussed. Now we go through that. What is the text size? What is the text size? Text size is sp. So this one is the sp manner, so sort of pixels 45 sp. So if you want it to small, so 40 sp, you're gonna get that 40 sp. it shows little small in there. And padding is same as it is there. So whatever the spaces we cover, so it will comes from the inside space, it will give the inside space. So let me show you that how the padding works. So if you will set as a background color primary, so you can see that the inside space is in there. So if you little decrease that padding, so it will decrease the inside space. The margin will take that outside space. So same thing will be there. If we remove that padding, so there will be no inside space. Inside space, yeah, right, exactly. So this one is the text color. The whatever the text you have written, this color will be defined this one. The color always be in hexadecimal color, hex color code. So you can find any hex color code from the websites also there. Same text value, we have the same things. Text, all these properties are same. We can also implement the more than one. If we can implement the 10 20s, so it always be in their vertical manner. If we'll in a horizontal manner, it will place in a horizontal manner. You can see that this one takes space more than this one. This one is taking the space in this one, and automatically it has very small space in there. So that's why it's if you're in a single line, you can see that. So we'll change it to a vertical. Oops. Oh yeah, this one. It will change back to this new screen. Yeah. So if we'll run this app in a real device, so we'll see that how it will appear in our emulator. So emulator one, if you wanted to know that how just need to know that how need to implement that emulator, how need to set up in emulator, you can check out our previous video, or you can just refer our website. You'll get an idea how to implement the emulators. So as you know that for knowledge purpose, the emulator takes the RAM of your device. So whenever you start the testing, so just that time you just need to open that emulator. Don't use that emulator every time. Don't open that emulator. Yeah, it will take time. Just installing that APK in this emulator device. So here this one is successfully installed. It's saying there's a messages here. So we'll see that how this one is looks like. So you can see that it's the same things as looks like in a real device also. That's for tailors and that's for tailors. It's showing that background color and the text color is same. It's showing that layout editor. So now it's successfully finished. We successfully learned that what is Textview and how to implement the Textview in Android app. So that is all for today. We'll see the next lecture, learn about the new amazing topic in the next lecture. See you then. Bye bye. Take care.